How are you? It's great to see such a number of you on such a terrible, terrible night. I got drowned in the last 10 minutes. You wouldn't believe it. A half an hour ago, I looked lovely. And now I'm absolutely soaking. RDF 2024, Rush Drama Festival 2024. 20 years on the go. It's ridiculous. Gone by in the blink of an eye. But it's great. It's as popular as ever. We're sold out, which is great. A couple of spare seats, but we're pretty much sold out. And 20 years, in another 3 years' time, the Rush Dramatic Society will be 100 years old. So we plan on having a big birthday bash for that. I'm delighted to welcome you all back. And, of course, not forgetting absent friends, which we're not. They're here with us in spirit. This is kind of a drama festival. And anybody who's not with us are here in spirit and will be with us for the week of the festival. We have a very good lineup for you this year with the programme. It's getting a little bit harder to fill. We used to have, say, 25 applicants in for this festival. We had 11 this year, and 2 or 3 then pulled out, had to pull out for various different reasons. So I don't know whether we're seeing something happening, but the numbers are certainly dwindling away, so it's getting a little bit more difficult. Which brings me to what's happening on Sunday night. We don't have a play on Sunday night. We don't want to go dark, so we're having a thing called Rush Miscellany. Which will take place in the auditorium at 8 o'clock on Sunday. It was going to be literally about 6 stories and 6 pieces of music to entertain you. It's grown legs all over the place. It's now a full-blown concert. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You'll have good fun at it, and it will be a really entertaining night. It's all the local talent of people who are in the area, in the group, and some stories to beat the band. I want to thank Rob Donoghue and Brian Dennehy, our 2 councillors, for their continued support of RDS. And my thanks to all the members of Rush Dramatic Society, the board, all the members who support this event wholeheartedly, and for the festival committee who will be busy for the next 9 days and nights. As you can see, or you may not know from the programme, we have begun to recycle old adjudicators. And by old adjudicators, I mean adjudicators we have used before. I don't mean anything to do with age, as you'll see shortly. And we're delighted to welcome back Tony Finnegan, who's no stranger to the Millbank, but we're delighted to welcome back here as an adjudicator for our festival. Is it a coincidence that when Tony was here, he awarded the confined first place to a play called Antigone? And in the open section, there's a play called Antigone this year. So keep an eye out for it. Does it give you any further insight into Match the Adjudicator, which will be running? We shall see. But please welcome Tony Finnegan.
So, not that old. There were actually 26 entrants, and then they heard that Tony Finnegan was the adjudicator, and then there were 8. So I'm delighted to be here. You're going to hear so much of me that I don't want to take up any more of your time. But I'm delighted to be back adjudicating Rush Drama Festival. It's great to have met Coleman tonight, who's the president of the ADCI, and it's great to be back with friends as well. I'm going to give a little sort of mission statement before I give my first adjudication tonight, the first public adjudication, just to let you know what I'll be looking for. And I think it's sort of helpful for you to try and match up your adjudicators. The idea that you're going to match me, I'm going to throw something in a bit strange. But it's great to be back. It's great to be part of a festival, and I'm really looking forward to it. And although we may be small in number, as in only 8 competing groups, but there's a really great variance in the titles, which is great. You know, you've got to have contrast and you've got to have parallels when you do a festival, and you've got that. So it's going to be really entertaining for you.
So would you please give him a warm welcome, Coleman Keaveney.
Thanks very much all for your kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, adjudicator Tony Finnegan, it is an honour and a privilege on their 3rd attempt, where I was double booked. It's a great honour. The last 2 times they thought I had something against Rush, but I certainly haven't. 20 years, I've an aunt living in Raheny, and the first time I came to this festival as a spectator was in 2008. Our own group compete in the circuit every year, and we have performed out in that fabulous venue several times, and it's strength to strength as it gets every year. So And from my point of view, as president of the ADCI, it's just an honour to be here tonight, first off. I suppose the dedication, commitment and loyalty under the stewardship of Sean Corcoran and Mary Thorsing, the team that has been shown by all of you over the past 20 years has been exemplary. And that is why the fruition is here tonight when you see such a crowd of people so eager to go across to see 8 nights of wonderful theatre. We as ADCI also, and I mean this sincerely, are very fortunate to such an exemplary committee and festival as part of our national body. Each year, I've been involved in a festival myself at home, coincidentally this year celebrating our 60th year. I know the hours of work, time and commitment that it takes to make it happen. So it is no easy feat to keep it going every year. So to you, I salute you and keep doing what you're doing fantastically well. To adjudicator Tony Finnegan, yes, give them a round of applause. Tony, get the horses or the motorbike ready on Saturday night week. I know you won't always be right, but all you can do is go with your own good feeling. But all I can say is enjoy your fantastic 8 or 9 nights of hospitality. Sean alluded to recycling. The definition of recycling could be very different, but I would take that as a compliment to invite us back here. That's a joke, Sean. To the groups, the several parts that cannot happen without a festival, and I always allude to it having come through a group as well. To the groups who work so hard in cold halls through winter, getting the show to where we are tonight. Without a group, you don't have a festival. And I salute the people that constantly keep that commitment and loyalty of getting shows out every year. Time has got so precious, or I think some people certainly have got precious with their time. But year after year, yes, rush numbers might have been down a bit this year, but certainly the groups overall we're hoping will be in the increase. So I just want to salute all the groups. And to follow on to an audience. Without you and without an audience, everything else is nothing. So it's all very much part of many different voids in the chain, but an audience makes it all the more worthwhile to hear them silences, to see you cry, see you laugh. It's such a journey every night. So just to sum up, as president of ADCI, I just want to wish them, I suppose, 20th anniversary despite COVID and that, but 20 years is a long time to keep it going. So I salute you, wish you the best of luck with it. I want to now declare the 2024, in its 20th year, Rush Theatre Society Festival officially opened. So I will just leave you by saying, Garau Mahagut, have a fantastic week, and I'm looking forward to this evening. Thank you.
Very much, Colin. During the week, if you see Tony around, give him some tips, give him some advice on adjudicating. I was joking, Tony, about the recycling. You know that, don't you? And that's it, guys. That officially opens the 2024 festival. As always, have a great week. Have a great 8 nights, 9 nights. Rekindle your old friendships, and as I say, give Tony whatever advice you can. Thanks very much. We'll see you over in the auditorium shortly. Thank you.